Lisa here, back with another video, and today we're recording a little bit of a makeup haul. There is a little bit of construction going on outside my window, so you guys will hear that from time to time. So basically right now what's happening is they're doing something outside my window that's construction based, and then I have my residents moving in like 15 minutes. But as you can see, I look dead inside, and so I needed to do like a quick makeup video. And so what I decided to do for today's video is my mom buys my makeup. And so before I flew to Boston, my mom actually got to choose a few makeup pieces for me, and they're fairly affordable. So if you're looking for affordable makeup, you'll probably like this video. And I also have the set of brushes that my aunt-in-law gave me for Christmas. I'm not in love with them, but they're actually pretty decent if you want something that's like Walmart bought. So I'm sorry, you guys are gonna have to endure the beeping for the rest of the video, and I'll get my backdrop filled sometime, but let's start with like the base. So my mom didn't buy me this BH Cosmetic Pro concealer. I bought it for myself because you guys know how much I love it, but I really wanted to just wear that to cover the bags under my eyes so I look more alive when my students get here and they don't think that I'm already like dying before school starts. Alright, so now that we have concealer hopefully canceling out some of the sleepiness in my eyes for the day, I still have so much creasing. We're gonna go in with the first product my mom bought me, which was this e.l.f. brow pencil. And obviously you guys know I always use e.l.f. brow pencils, but she bought it in a deep brown shade, and I normally use a black because she thinks deep brown will just help my brows look more natural. Alright, so that's one brow. I think we're doing good with today, and that might be because I'm in a hurry. I have my residents that are coming, and I don't know what specific times they're coming. All the school told me is that they'll be here from 10. Alright, so the next thing that she ended up choosing was this shadow palette. And this is a shadow palette you can find at Walmart. I think this one was like $9. And this is the Tropical Glow Color Story palette. I've already looked at it, but for you all, this is what it looks like. I love the mirror, and this is the color store that we got going on. And since my residents are moving in and they still don't know I do YouTube just yet because my boards aren't ready, I'm going to try to stick with a natural look and not too much cheek art. So if you all are more into my natural looks, I hope you guys like this one. I'm probably going to do a little bit of a purple color story today because I have not used purple in a while. Anyway, I'm struggling to open this. But anyway, let's go in with one of these brushes. And so these brushes aren't my favorite, but they're all I have because I decided to only bring new stuff to Boston and really test myself. I did bring my least favorite eyeshadow palettes as well to keep using because I have to use them and I'm not going to waste my money like that. So we're going to go in with this color Serene on our lid first. I should definitely do a new Descendants look with this one. I live for Descendants. I literally just got Disney Plus. I have a few unpopular Descendants opinions though that I'm pretty sure if I were to say them, some people would get mad at me. The first and the biggest thing to me is I feel like Ben and Evie had like it feels like they should have had a relationship because the way their characters interact, it feels really, really friendly. Like if you look at movie 2, when basically Evie's like, oh, I want like kids from the aisle to come here, and then you look at moments in movie 3 where like he tries to comfort her, or she always goes to talk to him, or she's worried about him. It feels like Evie and Ben had like a little story arc that no one noticed. Alright, so that's the purple. It's actually pretty cute. I want to deepen it a little bit more, so I'm going to try to go into Beach Please in my outer corner. But also, I also feel like we were cheated out of an Uma and Harry relationship because we all knew that Uma and Harry were endgame, and then Disney was like, no. Disney threw the ship in the trash, and I'm offended. I also think that they should have had a part four. I understand why we don't have a part four, and I don't want to talk about it because it's not, you know? But I just wanted to say, like, in the whole story arc, the last film, it was really good for me. It felt incomplete in a sense because we didn't have like that connection, like maybe their parents showing back up, or I kind of want to see like how the Isle would go with them, like how would they live their time in the Isle. What about like Gil and Jay traveling the world, and a little bit of LGBTQIA plus involvement in the last film, because like Gil and Jay are so cute. Like they have like a bromance that could become a romance, and it's like I stan. One other thing I noticed in the film is that Smee's kids were like irrelevant in the whole last movie. Like Dizzy had a little bit of things to do with the film because she was a number two, but Smee's kids felt like throwaway characters. Like they could have had such like another interesting supervillain. All right, so now that we have purple in my outer corner, let's go in with a green. Let's go in with like this neon. But I just feel like Smee's kids were irrelevant, and there are so many other kids to do. Like I kept thinking about something more interesting, characters that could have been more interesting, because there's a lot of good villains. Like, if the speculation cast was more interesting than those two characters, you know what I mean? Because Smee's not a villain, he's like a sidekick, and I feel like maybe the only reason we had Smee's kids was for it to be kind of like a reason for Harry to help them, because you know, like Harry probably would have helped if it was just Uma like saying let's go help them, but it's like it would have been interesting if it's like because he had a relationship with Smee's kids, like something to give their characters importance, because like I ended up being like, oh, you're cute kids, but I don't care. Another thing to go from that is I low-key feel like Mal and Uma are related in a way. So like this is the eye look right now. I'm probably not going to do anything else to it. I want to keep it pretty simple for today. You know, green and purple is pretty simple. But anyway, next my mom, she did get me a few other pieces. So she got me an eyeliner and a mascara and another mascara. We stand. She also got me lips. Wait, where'd the lip color go? But as I was saying, I feel like low-key Mal and Uma are related because they never explain the stone thing. They're like, my stone likes you. No, what is it, Hades? What did you do? Why did the evil queen leave you? Or why did you leave the evil queen? You know what I mean? Like there's like something there that I need to know it. And maybe that's more reason for the girls to hate each other, because maybe that's what, like maybe there's like half sisters, and like maybe Mal's dad left for Uma's mom or something. I don't want to think about how that would work, but like I wanted a reason. Like they just made it like a thing. They're like, yeah, because my show likes, no, annoying. Another thing about the films, number two I didn't like as much. They had good songs, but I feel like the first movie was really good, and then the way that they ended it was also really good, but I just feel like there should have been a little bit more. I don't know why movie 2 is becoming my least favorite. I rewatched all three in one sitting, and I was like, I love movie 1, love it. I love movie 3, Queen of Mean, Night Falls, oh my gosh. But then like movie 2, I liked the music. I felt like the sword fighting scenes were a little too long though. I don't know what I was missing from movie 2 to make it my third one, but that's where we're at right now. All right, so she bought me a lip color, and I think I lost it. But it's fine, because I have my NYX Butter Gloss, and we can use that. If I find it later, I'll use it in another video. But let's choose between the two mascaras she bought me, and then we'll put on some eyeliner before we put these on. So she got this Wet n Wild eyeliner. Like it's a bonus eyeliner that came with this mascara, and then we just have like a normal e.l.f. mascara. I'm a big fan of the Wet n Wild mascara, so I think I'll try the e.l.f. one today. And that also means I can try our No Budge brown, deep brown eyeliner with it. So, back to Descendants talk real quick. So, another... I feel like Descendants fans are gonna hate me. But another thing about the Descendants is like... How do I say this and not get roasted? You know what I mean? I just feel like, I don't know, like Doug in the third movie. Like, I think the relationship was cute, but the hair, throw the hair in the trash. Like, no, Doug, what are you doing? I hate these types of eyeliners. I think I brought one liquid eyeliner though, so if I don't like this one, I get to use that again. But I only have one, and I'm probably gonna run out fairly quickly and have to use the deep brown one. I feel like you can't even see it because my skin is deep brown. Okay. I make so much racial commentary on accident, and then I look back at my videos and I'm like, Moisa, you really come out here roasting people unintentionally. Like yesterday I heard this rap song, and it was like this guy rapping about like wanting to have intercourse with like a woman, right? And then I've never listened to Yummy. I refuse it. If it comes up in a commercial, no. So I've never listened to the full song, right? But I said that while my staff and I were hanging out because we were like organizing keys for our residents coming in today. And like as soon as I said that, one of the staff members was like, true. And I was like, okay, that means more reason not to listen to Yummy because I refuse. I don't love this eyeliner. It's not my favorite. Like I feel like it's done nothing. I feel like I could just use this for my brows and have the same effect that's having on my eyes, which is nothing. Like you all are watching it and seeing like nothing happen. I'm doing it and I'm seeing nothing. Alright, so now that we have our non-existent eyeliner on, let's go in with the e.l.f. Last notes on Descendants. You all hate me for this Descendants talk, but I love Descendants. I think Descendants is probably my top 5 favorite Disney movies. I would say like Descendants and then Avalon High. If you don't know Avalon High, we can't be friends. We can't be if you don't know Avalon High. I'm sorry. And then after Avalon High, it's Starstruck because Starstruck, hello. And then we have Let It Shine because that whole like album of music is so good. And then ranking number 5 is hard because I feel like I'm not a High School Musical stan anymore. And so it's not I think it's maybe in my top 10, but not in my top 5. You know what I mean? So maybe let's say Descendants 1, Descendants 3, Avalon High, Starstruck, Let It Shine. And then Descendants 2. Ooh, and we gotta give some love to Lemonade Mouth because they gave us the Power Anthem, which is She's So Gone. She's So Gone is that album. But anyway, I really did like this palette. If you want like a cheap palette that looks really nice, I would definitely recommend this one. I have been noticing I've been using my Zodiac palettes more. The Zodiac palettes, you do need to do a little bit of priming on your eyes or else the color won't stay. Like it'll just become like a graphic liner style eye makeup by the end of the day if you wear Zodiac palettes. So that's a tip if you're like, why does my Zodiac palette not work and you're a beginner? But anyhow, I hope you guys like me focusing on a topic now when I do videos. They're just rude at this point. This is just rude. But anyway, if you guys like me having specific topics in my videos, please let me know. I do want to do one where I do a little bit of social commentary on Selling Sunset because Selling Sunset, I love Selling Sunset. And then I also want to do a little bit of other maybe more controversial topics while I do makeup, but I wanted to like bring it to you all because I know a lot of makeup YouTubers are doing that right now and I don't want you all to think I'm following a trend. I think it's just because I talk a lot, I want to talk more and I want to talk in a more organized way that doesn't stress you all out. So before we end this video, my last thing to say about Descendants, when I was watching this, is like, does anyone else do this thing where they like look at the background characters and they're like, okay, so that could be Tiana's daughter, that could be Pocahontas's daughter, this could be one of the Seven Dwarfs kids? Because I found myself doing that. Alright, so in me picking up my brushes, I realized I hadn't done my lip gloss, so I of course used my NYX Butter Gloss because I love it. But I also brought my favorite highlighter palette because I was like, if there's one favorite that I'm going to bring to Boston, it's going to be my highlighter. And so we're going to go in with it a little bit. I know my nose is going to be covered, but like I feel like I have to. But I feel like I do get maskne, which is like, you know, you get acne like around the spots where you wear your mask. And so I don't want to like put makeup on down here. So basically the only makeup I have is from here up. And so that's my way I've been doing makeup recently in times of. And so if you are getting like maskne and you're like worried about your face, I would say if you have fairly clear skin, it's probably easier for you to just do your makeup from up, because no one else is going to see down here except maybe people you live with, and if you're going out to eat. And if you're going out to eat and you want to put like lipstick on or something, I would just say like get a tinted lip gloss or lip stain, and that will like help you stay. So I hope those tips help you if you are wearing a mask and you want to still glam yourself up a little bit. But yeah, so tell me what you guys thought about my Descendants opinions. Tell me your Descendants opinions down below. Tell me what you think of this makeup look. Mom, I hope you like what I did with all the makeup you gave me. All the makeup, if I can find them online, will be linked down below if you want to buy anything. I highly recommend everything except the eyeliner if you are a darker skin tone like myself. If you're lighter, maybe this one will work for you. I'm not sure. But yeah, if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I have my mom's Insta. It popped up somewhere around this video. Please go follow her. She only posts when I force her to. But anyway, I will see you all in the next one. Bye!